Okay, co-main event, but the best fight on the card. Arman Tsarukyan versus Damir Ismagulov, 18-3 versus 24-1.
And they're killing me with this. We need 5 rounds of this fight. How is this not the main event? We need 5 rounds of this fight.
Yeah, it should be the main event. Absolute robbery. Arman Tsarukyan.
You think Sean Strickland and Jared want to fight for 5 rounds? No, those guys are fine fighting 3.
Yeah, they are.
Round. Come on.
We got robbed. Arman Tsarukyan -190, Damir Ismagulov +160. Arman Tsarukyan opened at -225, so it's come down. It has seen as high as 225 is the highest it's been. It got as low as like the 160s, but it's peaking back at around 190. I mean, for me, Dan, you know where I'm at on this. It's the same place I'm always at with Arman. All right, so you lose to Mateusz Gamrot. I scored it for him, though. And you lose to Islam Makhachev, and you lose your first fight ever, or your second fight ever. Okay, great. Cool. Damir Ismagulov, obviously extremely talented in his own right. Very rangy fighter, very long for lightweight. I get it. I would be shocked if Arman doesn't just wrestle fuck this shit out of him. I would be shocked.
I'm gonna be honest. I started where you are.
Oh no.
I'm not playing this. Don't take this as
I'm not playing it either.
Whatever. Okay. But I'm really leaning towards the Damir side at this number. And here's what I'll lay out for you. I agree with everything you said. Arman is the real deal. Arman's losses are extremely forgivable against the best talent that there is at his division, period.
Okay. So far, so good. We agree.
Damir is also terrific, and specifically terrific when it comes to the grappling. And what we saw in that Mateusz fight.
Now, how do you say that? That
he's not the same kind of. Did we lose Reece?
We did lose Reece, but keep going on Damir.
Yeah, he's not the same kind of top pressure, wet blanket, Dagestani style that we're used to in terms of grappling. But in a situation here where I do favor him in the stand-up, I think that he's more than capable of scrambling with Arman in the same way that Mateusz was, and having his moments. And I think that if this fight is standing for 15 minutes, Damir will win. And obviously that's a huge if against one of the best grapplers in the world in Arman Tsarukyan. Huge if. But I think we learned from Mateusz, and then succinctly from, not succinctly, but what's the word that means like then after, from the Dariush fight, is that maybe we weren't watching the 2 best grapplers in the world at 155 in Arman versus Mateusz. And maybe that there is another level that Arman needs to get to.
It's so hard to believe. And Arman's reaction to losing to Mateusz is unlike I've ever seen before. It was sheer disappointment. I wouldn't be surprised if he slept in the gym for the next 4.5 weeks. I just look like I think that the price tag is off. I will absolutely give you that. But I don't think Damir has faced one iota of the type of grappling he's about to.
I am just not so sure of that. He's a guy who absolutely ran through Joel Alvarez, ran through Thiago Moises, I won't say ran through.
Beat Garam.
Rafael Alves. He's a very dangerous fighter that fights in a lot of close fights. You're going to give me double my money in a department where I do think that if this fight, and I said this to Kobe, it's a huge if. Damir wins this fight if it's a striking battle for 15 minutes. I think that he can scramble well enough to stay on his feet for long enough.
Take it.
It's scaring me off the Arman side. If I was here to pick winners, I'd be all over Arman. I'm here to find value.
Okay, so I want to see on bettipsmma.dankwagers/Longhorns. I want to see Damir at plus 160.
You may see it. I won't be goaded into it right now, but I do think that there's a ton of value on the Damir side And if I was picking a winner, I would pick the Arman side. But Damir's got real paths to victory. He's as tough as they come. He's hard to take down and keep down. And he's very capable wherever this fight goes.
Okay. I don't disagree that he's capable wherever this fight goes. I just think that, like, kind of like what we say all the time, there are levels to this. And I hold Arman in such a high regard. It feels like a gift when there's not a 2 in front of his name.
This might have been right before you log back on, but in terms of those levels, did you reevaluate anything after watching Mateusz fail to take down Benny Dariush? Like, and genuinely fail, had zero success grappling Benny. And we saw Arman and Mateusz go back and forth like they were absolute titans in the scrambling department. And we thought that we did. And I'm saying I thought that was the best grappling performance and the highest level of grappling that lightweight has to offer. And then all of a sudden, Benny Dariush is saying, not even close.
Yeah, that is a good point. And I don't even really have an answer for you, honestly. It could be just as simple as Dariush presents a different style. It could be.
No, you're right. It could be as simple as that. But I look at these numbers and I like this is Ismagulov's side.
Okay. And I respect that.